Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Here we go. Here's Burrow to throw right away.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
On third down, Burrow.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action with Burrow. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Second down and 6 now. And Burrow going to change the play. Throw left side complete to Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as he's down at the 17-yard line.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Barkley, inside handoff. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd.
Now they'll change things up.
Here's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Kadarius Toney,
his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. You talk about this Bengals defense.
They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a
especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
They'll try and throw for it here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. They will throw on first down with Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
From the 21, here's second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. It is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
I think he had eyes on that run the whole time. Good anticipation because it seemed to me he waited for the coverage to get drawn away and then had the easy scamper out of bounds to get the short yardage first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Burrow.
Open man right side is Tony.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now it's 3rd and 4.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Now they'll empty out the backfield. Burrow will throw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bengals are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Now the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. The drive starts with a completion left side, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't.
It's caught inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
That's an early scramble to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And Barkley did not get there. They'll run forward with Barkley. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. He's tackled at the 7-yard line. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Caught on a slant. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Buccaneers, nothing.
Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they come up now, 2nd and goal.
On one, ready? 11.
Barkley will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A try here for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
A gain of 14.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
18 Rattler, 19 Wyatt.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's completed right side to Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down, Buccaneers.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Looking downfield for Godwin. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They're going to try and throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now a 2nd and 10. A handoff, Barkley running left. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Burrow looking to pass. Going for it all. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The throw over the middle taken in. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1.
47-yard line.
Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
They'll look to throw again. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Back to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Buccaneers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Blake Grupe now for the extra point. And he's got it as the score is now 31-7. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Burrow on play action. Looking here for Smith downfield. And got his man complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 40 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely...
Now Burrow loses the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Here we go.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
11 MT. 11 MT. 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12. 11 Tommy.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
I swear I'm leaving the city if y'all don't score. Way to blow it. Here we go.
Fourth down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
12. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11. Stop.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10.
11. Our last chance. 11 Tommy. 11. 11 MT. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
11 MT. 11 MT. 12.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
11. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11.
Now it's Burrow. And this one complete to Smith. And out of bounds right around the 20. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be fourth down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So more of the same here, CD. Not a touchdown, but 3 more points added on to their lead.
Yeah, it's been a total domination here in this first half. Offensively, defensively, even the special teams have chipped in as he connects on the field goal. It may be a little bit premature, but I think the only thing they're worried about dominating now, the post-game meal.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air one out. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Trey Palmer, his first touch. And the Bucs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. A point after, good by Grupe. And the lead now down to 20. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Get some points on the board. 11 Thomas.
Burrow will throw. Short throw to Smith. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And they go play action now. Burrow. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Burrow. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Now Burrow. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle with Barkley. And he pulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Saquon Barkley. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Looking deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he cannot pull it in. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now it's Burrow. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley. That's career touchdown number 131, and it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list. And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Bengals will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at the 31-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. Through the middle of the field.
And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 37-yard line. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd down and 12.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow eluding the pressure right.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out, and he is going to need to bomb this one. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, but that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is a...
And now here is another interception.
Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Bengals are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd down, Burrow.
This ball deep for Tony. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you've got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. 45 yards. And the Bucs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Grupe able to add the PAT. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. Here now, 2nd and 4.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now they're in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And my goodness, another interception. Ooh, the juke. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley, and he'll get a few yards here to the 34. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Here's a give to Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On the give, this is their fullback. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. to Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Again, it's Barkley. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Burrow looking to pass. He's got his target. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.